Hello everybody, welcome back to the NURA Pokemon Cup Series. Today we're here at 3Fourty9 in Canada for the running of the Turn of Death 500. Our last race before the championship race at Zen Joltis. A lot is on the line today. After this race, we'll reveal the 4 drivers that are going to be moving on to the final 4 that will battle out for the championship at Zen Joltis. So this is going to be exciting. Let's take it to the starting lineup. Trent Dunham in the number 1 starts in P1 today at 349. Highest chaser starting is Alex Taker, who's sharing the front in row 1. Austin LaPlante starts 3rd alongside with him, so it's going to be a close battle to start today's race. Raga is 4th and row 2. Tasha Radio, Power Quest in row 3. Isaiah Bernesh and Armando Shazaz in row 4. Shazaz a chaser, Leia Walker, and another chaser, John Arnott, start in row 5. The other chasers we should keep an eye out for tonight. Chloe Baker's 14th. Navarro is running in 29th. Hagen's 32nd. And Collins is 39th. So this is going to be fun. Let's take you trackside for our famous words in motorsports. In this, the toughest road course in the schedule.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the last one, too, this season. Here we go. Cars roll off the track. And here's why we made this the last race before the championship. The Turn of Death, as they just went past the Turn of Death. Survivor leaders tend to wreck out in that exact turn for some unknown reason. That's what makes this track very unique and very challenging too. So we can expect to see a lot of unexpected spills and thrills, and only one can truly survive to be the winner off this track. Here we go. Trent Dunham leads as this is the last race before the championship round at Zen Joltis. Only 4 will battle for the title. Trent Dunham is not battling for the title, but he wants to win anyway. Here we go. Turn of Death 500 is green at 349. Don't worry about the hills and the turns. We just want to worry about the Turn of Death. Oh, John Arnott, he's slipping off the grass a little bit. Balvin almost turns around. Wrecks outside the Turn of Death are pretty rare in this track, but they still happen. That's what these guys have got to avoid, but they're all going 4 wide already at this track, though. Not sure why it is, but it's pretty wide. So it's really competitive, actually, in the back. Not in front of the leaders, but still competitive in the back, nevertheless. But that's not why we're here today. We're here to see the Turn of Death. And I know you guys are too. Here we go. Trent Dunham is going to be the first to face off the Turn of Death. Here we go. First battle with the Turn of Death, today's race. Let's see if Trent survives. Oh, no, he doesn't. There he goes. Oh, Leia Walker and Tony Green are hard hits. Oh, it took out 3 drivers already. Jacob Lawler very slow. Tanker's going to lead. Let's look back at the wrecks. Again, I don't know why these drivers keep turning on this exact turn with a Turn of Death, but that's what makes this race so interesting. Yeah, hard hit on the 2. And Trent Dunham up in smoke. Oh. Let's go on board with Trent. That's how hard the Turn of Death is. It just is not forgiving to these leaders. That's what makes this race so interesting to watch. The wrecking at that exact same turn. It's been chaotic. I mean, it's crazy at this exact particular track. And it hopefully will decide who goes in the final 4 and who does not. And a couple retired during the turn of death incidents. Nichols and Johansson retired, but they don't matter right now in the championship. Deciding the championship, as we're not going to take a look at them right now. Green flag is out, and why is the pace car not on the pit road? Wow. Something's wrong with Dylan Young. Oh, they're having trouble. Wow. I've never had this happen before at this race. Wow. The pace car just completely missed pit road. Usually it goes in right after they pass the start-finish line. That's when the green flag suddenly waves for these drivers, and it's an awkward start for them. But this time the pace car doesn't go in. It doesn't flinch on the pit road. Wow. At least the car is driving, and when there's a caution, they don't even have to go on the pit road and wait. Hopefully, that's the case. Here we go. Alex Taker going to be the second victim of the turn of death. Last time Trent didn't make it out. We'll see if Taker will make it out. Oh, no. Taker goes around. He didn't make it. Any other victims? Not from the looks of it. Ah. And it looks like the pace car is almost heading to that down the turn of death. One of the pace car will make it out alive. Here it comes. Turn of death time for the pace car. This is the first time I've seen the pace car go under green, facing off against the turn of death. Oh, it's going under safe caution speed, so it's not really going to be a difference. Yep, pace car knows how to go through the turn of death. Very slow speed. That's how the driver should go when facing the turn of death, but they never do. They almost never do. Let's see if the pace car makes its way on the pit road. It does. So thank goodness it wasn't some sort of a... Oh, now it comes... Now the caution's out, and the pace car has trouble getting off the track. Oh. This is the goofiest pace car I've ever seen. It's trying to get onto the track because the caution came out. It can't do it. Oh, it still wants to get out. Oh, no. This is trouble. This is trouble. Now the pace car has nowhere to go. Oh, no. This could be a glitch. I've never had the glitch happen to me before like that. Oh, now they've wrecked out in the turn of death. I don't think we're ever gonna get back to green. Oh. That's one of the worst glitches ever. I wonder what we're gonna do. Well, let's check. We'll see how we can fix this pace car in just a bit. So hang on tight, folks. Alrighty guys, back at 349 with a brand new pace car. As you saw, the pace car glitched out on me. That's the first time the pace car's ever glitched out on me at 349. It's did weird stuff at this track, but never did weird stuff like that. So we got a brand new pace car, but this time we're going to have a 10-lap shootout here at 349. The order is set up to the last time that the scoreboard was updated. So Shazaz is your new leader. We saw that Shazaz took the lead under racing back to the caution. And so we're going to restart this race with 10 to go. The cautions are turned off. So there'll be no more cautions here for the rest of the race. And it'll be a fair game. All 42 cars are going to be still in the race. It's a double fall restart. I had to basically start it over from scratch again. But we're still going to keep the final results in the top final results. Whatever results may be, we'll still be active here after this race. So here we go. We're going to go back to green. With 10 to go here at 349. Green flag. So the clouds have come in here today, but rain's not going to be a factor. here at 349. The pace car was, but we got over that, and so we got a new pace car, in fact. But this time, no cautions. So pace car won't be needed for this one for the rest of the way. But just here to lead us to the start. Armando Shazaz, he was the leader racing back to the caution. We'll see if he'll make it through the turn of death. Final 10 laps, you know what this means. It's going to be a wreck fest, and once they wreck out, it's over for them. Because there will not be any cautions from here on out for the rest of the way. Here we go, Shazaz in the turn of death. Oh, he's not going to make it. Oh, he keeps his car together, but he just didn't make it. New leader is Tasha Radayo. The highest chaser running is Chloe Baker in 5th. At this point, Chloe Baker could get the lead halfway through the race unless if she spins in the turn of death in the middle of the run. She could get the lead in the middle, but she might not be able to hang on. Unless if Radayo and the others were able to hang on just a few laps, and Chloe Baker might have a chance. Or if she gets lucky and one of her competitors ahead of her gets in front as they look to survive. Now, Radayo has not, I don't think she's won a race this season, so Radayo looks for her first career win. Siegel's a former chaser, so Siegel's trying to make an impact as well. Look at that, Siegel's actually closing in on the 25, but he's going to have to wait until the turn of death to make his move. If he has a move at all. Here we go, turn of death, round, whatever. But here we go, another battle with the turn of death. Radayo doesn't make it, and she spins. Power Quest tries for the race lead. Siegel went a little high. Any other drivers involved? Shazaz involved for the second straight time. Wow. It looks like the 9 is out of the race already. The number 9, Zach Fitzwater, he's already done. Ian Siegel, your new leader. Siegel, a former chaser, he won at the Bruno circuit, and the Bruno circuit his only win so far this season. He wants his second win. Power Quest is looking for his first win. Luke Walker is third. He won the Super Snack 500. And Chloe Baker's the highest chaser running in 4th. Sean Harple 5th. Pichu 6th. There's Ryan Acosta from Gabat, Alex Raga, and Balvin in the top 10. You never know. The turn of death could decide to wreck or not wreck. You never know what happens. They're going downhill. Look at Power Quest. He does not looks like he doesn't want to wait until the turn of death to make his pass. He wants to move now. Well, he doesn't have enough momentum to do that, so he'll have to get lucky on the turn of death. Here we go. Oh, and there goes Siegel. Ian Siegel has spun out of the turn of death. And the journey continues. Luke and Power Quest, your new leader. Chloe Baker's third right now. And where you see O'Neal Balvin, John Arnott battling for position. Whoa. 20 has got the position away from the 24. Great job on the 20 to keep his position alive. Power Quest running in the lead. Luke Walker second, and Chloe Baker is third. Sean Harple's fourth. Pichu's fifth. At this point, if every leader spun out on every lap, I think Alex Ragel might have the advantage. He might be the winner, unless if some of the drivers survive. We've seen drivers survive the turn of death a couple times. That's happened a couple times. So this is unpredictable. You never know when the drivers stop spinning at the turn of death. This is interesting. Sean Harp will get a battle for third place against Chloe Baker. They're pretty close. Ooh. Sean Harper looks like he got a good one. Here they come. Turn of death time. Sean Harper goes by for third place. A rare pass at this track. And Power Quest makes it through perfectly. Oh, Pichu spins. Bye-bye, Pichu. And bye-bye chance for a race win. Power Quest goes by and takes the lead with 6 to go. Nice job on the 95. He made it through the turn of death perfectly. But you can't get it perfect every time. Or can you? Power Quest trying to defy the odds. And even if Chloe Baker doesn't win, she's still 4th. So if she survives, still a good finish, a possibility of getting her in the top 4. Maybe trying to become the first female champion in the Pomont Cup history. She has a chance to do so if she makes it the top 4. John Arnott's running 9th. Cody Hagan is running in 15th. Colin 17th. LaPlante 25th. Tanker 29th. Navarro 31st. And a couple drivers already out. And do I see any chaser? Shazaz is already out of the running. Leia Walker is out of the running. Well, Leia's not a chaser. Armando's out of the running. Oh well. Here we go. Turn of death. Round number something. Power Quest. He made it through perfectly last time. He went a little high this time, but he makes it through. Sean Harple, nevertheless, is going to hang on. He's going to take 2nd place. Power Quest does it again. He made it through the turn of death. Not as good as the last time he did it, but he still got the job done. 5 to go. Halfway through at 3:49 right now in terms of the distance. Now the 2 TA2 drivers are going to be lapped cars, so this is going to be fun. Oh, Pichu spins! Power has to go into the crest since there's no cautions. Oh! That was a sticky situation they had to avoid there. But they did it. Oh, look at Chloe Baker. She's going for the race lead. Have you ever seen a battle for the lead at this turn? Going down the carousel, but this might be Power's plan. He might let her go to the lead, have her face the turn of death, spin out, and have Power Quest back in the lead. Oh, he might even give up second. And he does, to Sean Harple. Now Luke Walker's turn to pass him. Here he comes, turn of death. Here we go. Here we go, the turn of death. This is going to be an exciting battle. Chloe's up high, and both Power Quest and Luke spin. Power Quest and Luke Walker spin, battling for position. They're out of the race. Well, not out of the race, out of the running for the lead, for the win. Chloe Baker's where she wants to be, in 1st place. But with no cautions, she has to fight the turn of death at least 4 times. This is going to be a fun finish. And with Brandon Nichols approaching as the lapped car, it's going to get even more interesting. We saw a crazy sequence last race that really changed up how it looked. Now, we could see that again with the 3 as a lapped car. Chloe Baker, she won the last 2 World Tour races to get in the chase. I think she's one of the few 2-time winners left in the field. John Arnott's a 3-time winner. Arnott's good finish could get him in the top 4. It's going to be a close... I've got a feeling, though, it's going to be a close race for the final 4 after 349. First time today, Chloe Baker's going to face the Turn of Death as the race leader. Here we go. Will she make it? Oh, she makes it through perfectly. Sean Harple is high up, and Alex Ragow didn't make it. Oh, Ragow had a chance to win the race if every leader in front of him wrecked, but, well, not going to happen today. 3 to go. Ryan Acosta in 3rd place. Man, he would love to be in the front right now. If those top 2 spin the next 2 laps, he might win this race, unless if he himself is a victim of the Turn of Death. And you know how unpredictable that exact turn is. It just picks out its enemies for it to spin against, and, well, takes them out, basically almost takes them out of the race. O'Neal Balvin very long from the top 3. Still could be time, though, if these top 3 wreck in the Turn of Death. And it could happen. It could happen. Chloe Baker the leader, and now Sean Harple's closing in on the 6th. But will the Turn of Death get her first before Harple? Or before Nichols? Here we go. Turn of Death. 3 to go. This is going to be a very crucial one. Let's see if the 6 makes it through like she did last time. She did perfectly, and now she's closing in on the 3, Brandon Nichols. Ryan Acosta made it through perfectly. Harple again was way too high. Oh, now it's going to be a battle between 6 and 3, and the 6 makes it through easily. Oh no! Having a little trouble going through the 3, and she does. Well, look at the 98. Had to resort to the low line to pass the 3, but these top 3 are still in it. Don't think any lap cars will be a factor. Well, Alex Ragow maybe, but there's still 2 to go. Maybe or maybe not. We'll just have to see. Can Chloe Baker be a Final 4 contestant for the Turn of Death, or will she suffer the hands of the Turn of Death? Baker could be just the 2nd 3-time winner if she hangs on, joining John Arnott. Sean Harple closing in. So is Ryan Acosta. This might be a battle for the win. We might see a battle on the last lap if they hang on. Here we go. Turn of Death, 2 to go. We'll see if they make it through. Baker, Harple, or Costa. Who's it going to be? Baker makes it through perfectly. Now she's got to deal with the lap traffic of the 26. White flag is out. Oh, she's having a bit of trouble, but she makes it through. The white flag will be out with 1 to go. Chloe Baker trying to hang on at 3:49. She's done a great job in the past couple laps to survive at the Turn of Death. Now she's trying to do the same on the final lap. All she needs to do is hang on to the steering wheel for 1 final lap, and she'll be a Final 4 contestant to Zen Joltis, regardless of where she stands in the points after this race. Sean Harple hoping that the 6 screws up, and the 98 is hoping for the 2 to screw up. This will be a race to the finish. Downhill for the final time, and we'll see the turn of death for the last time. Will Baker make it, or will she not? We're going to go on board with her. See if she makes it through. Here we go. Turn of death, final time. This is for all the marbles. Oh, she went up high. Harple on the bottom. Harple has a chance to take the lead. Down the final turn. Gonna be a close race. Baker trying to hang on, and she will. Wow, was that close? Coming up the final turn. Chloe Baker, she's out of gas. She runs out of gas. And Ryan Acosta is gonna win the race at 3:49. Oh, Baker runs out of gas. I never thought that would happen. I didn't think they had enough fuel to finish. And Baker coaxed the line in third. Are you kidding me? Wow, I thought Baker was going to win that race. But I didn't know she ran out of gas. Oh my goodness, what a heartbreaker. Third place though, that's hopefully enough for her to get in the final four. But man, she was going to win this race. But then she ran out of gas all of a sudden on the final turn. And Ryan Acosta zooms by to win the race in a wild finish. Never in a million years would I see a finish like this. Whoa! How about that? Ryan Acosta wins it on a last lap pass on Chloe Baker when she ran out of fuel. Let's see his onboard camera. Even he was stunned that he took the win away. Oh my goodness. Wow. Never expected to see that finish in a million years. Wow. That has got to be incredible. That is insane. Chloe Baker, she had the win. She had it. She messed up the turn of death a little bit. Harple was going to get a run off the bottom, and then he ran out of gas, and then moments later, Baker ran out of gas, and Ryan Acosta took the win away at 3:49. Here's one more look of that last lap pass. You gotta be kidding. I just could not believe it. And Baker coaxed the line in third place. She just misses second to Ryan Casey. Wow. That is heartbreak. Total heartbreak for Chloe Baker. She had the win, and then she ran out of fuel at the last second. I honestly was not expecting this finish, but Baker, wow. It's just, what a finish. That's definitely the finish of the season. Definitely, this is the finish of the season. Acosta wins in incredible, stunning fashion. And Baker third, Arnott fourth, Hagan seventh, and Collins in ninth. 4 of the 8 drivers finished in the top 10, so they could be the final 4 heading into the race at Zen Joltis. The rest of the field, LaPlante 16th, Navarro and Taker 23rd and 24th, Shazaz 33rd, and he was the lowest chaser apparently. LaPlante 17th, and wow, what a race! Oh my gosh, I did not expect. I didn't expect to finish like this at 3:49 of all places. I know 3:49 was going to have something wild, but not at the end like this. I'm stunned. I'm just shocked. Really shocked at the finish. But Ryan Acosta, the underdog part-time driver, is going to win, has won at 3:49. Wow, that was a miracle run there. That was a miracle win for the 98 of Ryan Acosta. Man, oh man, was it a a very, very, very strange race. But nevertheless, we're going to determine which 4 drivers will be battling for the championship at Zen Joltis. So here goes nothing. Alrighty guys, we have our final 4 drivers that'll be competing for the championship at Zen Joltis. They are John Arnott, Austin LaPlante, Cody Hagan, and Angel Navarro. The 4 drivers eliminated are Alex Tanker, Armando Shazaz, Chloe Baker, and Kyle Collins. Man, Baker, if she had won, she would have been in the final 4, but she ran out of gas, and that's how much of a difference that race made in determining the final 4. But man, heartbreaker for Chloe Baker. She almost had it. But anyway, if there's any consolation for the 6, she's in the points lead after 3Fourty9 in the Pichu Cup. 12-point advantage over Austin LaPlante. It'll be down to those 2 drivers to battle for the Pichu Cup. So we'll keep an eye on those 2 as well. It's going to be a 12-point difference for Baker and LaPlante. Those are the only 2 drivers that can compete for the Pichu Cup. The driver with the most points, overall points, into the chase for the championship. Not the championship, the Pichu Cup. I apologize. Anyway, those are the rest of the results here. I'm going to show you the rest of the standings, 24th and below, at the end of our at the end of the championship race at Zen Joltis. But we know that it's Arnott, LaPlante, Hagan, and Navarro. That'll be the 4 drivers that'll face off in Zen Joltis for the title. So hope you'll join us then, and we will see you guys at Zen Joltis for the season finale.